Hello, my dear students and viewers. Welcome back to my channel, Scorpio Class. So I have come here with one more informative and very constructive video for all my dear viewers and especially for my SSLC students. As in this video, we are going to discuss Class 10 History, most important questions for the academic year 25 and 26. As you all know, we are going on with the Passing Passage series of history chapters for the year 25-26. Here we are with the chapter Freedom Struggle. This is not going to be only passing package, but it is like whole of the digest and the guide for you all because it has number of questions which will prepare you for your exams. So stay tuned till end and do not miss any part of it. So let's get started. But before that, if you're new to my channel and watching my video for the first time, do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of all the upcoming videos. And also you can join my WhatsApp channel. The link will be shared in the description box. So let's get started. Freedom struggle. The first question, first main, fill in the blanks with suitable answers. The Indian National Congress was established in the year 1885. The person who talked about the drain theory was Dadabhai Navroji. Swaraj is my birthright was declared by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. The Ali brothers started the movement Khilafat. Separate nation for Muslims was proposed by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The Lahore session of the Indian National Congress that took place in 1929 was presided by Jawaharlal Nehru. The person who started Mahad and Kalaram temple movements was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The Jhansi Regiment of Indian National Army was led by Captain Lakshmi Sehgal. The place where Gandhiji carried out the salt satyagraha was Sabarmati Ashrama. Quit India movement was carried out in the year 1942. So these are fill in the blanks. Now we move on to choose the correct options. Here you have 4 options. I'll just read out the right option for you all. So first one, founder of the Indian National Congress was option B, A.O. Hume. Next, publisher of Maratha paper was option C, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Next, Swaraj Party was established in the year option B, 1923. President of Indian National Congress Haripura session was option D, Subhash Chandra Bose. Iron Man of India was option D, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So these were objective questions. Now we move on to the question answers. So let's see. Very firstly, we'll see one line or one sentence questions. So who implemented Vernacular Press Act? Answer is Lord Lytton. Who started the first president of Indian National Congress? A.O. Hume. Sorry, who was the first president of Indian National Congress? It is A.O. Hume. What is the age of moderates? Answer. Traditionally, the first 20 years of the Indian National Congress is called as Age of Moderates. Next question. What is drain theory? Answer. Moderates explained the drain of resources of India into England through scientific statistics and called it drain theory. Who divided Bengal? Answer. Viceroy Lord Curzon. Why did Lord Curzon divide Bengal? Answer. The anti-British sentiment was dominant in Bengal and it was the center of anti-British protests. When was Bengal divided? Answer. Bengal was divided in 1905. When was Muslim League started? Answer. Muslim League was started in 1906. Now we move on to long answers. So we have answered the following questions in 6 to 8 sentences. So let's see. We have 3 questions here which are similar but twisted in different forms. So any way the question is asked, the answer remains the same. So let us look at all the questions and then we'll find the answer for this. So first one, Mention the reasons for the rise of nationalism in India. Or the second half of the 19th century is called as rise of nationalism in India justified. Or mention the factors which influence the rise of nationalism in India. So there are three types in which the question can be asked, and let us see the answer for all this. Expansion of communication and roads in India, introduction of English education, journalism and birth of cultural associations. People suffered a lot with the famines and hardships created by British. 1857 revolts ended the rule of East India Company. Educated youths started the sharing of the ideas of nationalism. Nationalism fought its root as a concrete concept. Indian National Congress is the institution's express of nationalism. So these are the points which are given in very short. You can remember it, okay? And you can write it for any of the three questions which is asked. Now let's move to the second question. Again, similarly, you have three questions in different form and the answer remains the same. So question is, write about moderates, liberal nationalism, or mention the role of moderates to freedom struggle, or mention the way of protest of moderates against British. So all has same meaning, a little bit different form, but the answer remains the same. So let us see the answer. Traditionally, first 20 years of Indian National Congress is called moderates or liberal nationalism. They had faith in the rule of British and judiciary. Their demands with the framework of the constitution through prayers and request. They made the protest through prayers and request. They tried to bring in political awareness among the people. They organized public meetings and discussed the various burning issues. They submitted memorandums. They demanded cutting down of the military expenditure. They demand for the development of the Indian industries, providing good education and programs for poverty alleviation. So all these were the points for the answer, the way of working of moderates. Now we move on to next question. Mention the reasons for division of Bengal. Answer: the anti-British sentiments were dominant in Bengal. Bengal was the center of anti-British protests. In order to suppress these developments, Lord Curzon thought of dividing of Bengal in the name of administration. In reality, Bengal had more concentration of Muslims and Hindu people. The British divided Bengal in 1905. They wanted to suppress the spirit of national freedom struggle with division of Bengal. Next, what were the reasons for the withdrawal of Bengal division? Answer: it was opposed by Indian National Congress. This resulted in the widespread protest across the country. The radicals took the issue to the doorstep of common people. They called for boycotting of foreign goods, boycotting the institutions that encouraged it. Indians were encouraged to use local goods, and the British government withdrew the Bengal Division Order in 1911. Next, question 5. Again, you have two different questions for the same answer. So, discuss the role of Bal Gangadhar Tilak in the Indian independence movement, or the role of radicals in Indian freedom struggle. Okay, and the answer remains the same. So, let's look at the answer. Tilak declared, Swaraj is my birthright. I would definitely get it back. Complete freedom was the aim of radicals. He tried to organize the common people of India. He attempted to people by religious celebrations too. He used Ganesha, Shivaji, and Durga celebrations, organized people against the British. Tilak published Kesari in Marathi and Maratha in English languages. He encouraged common people to protest against the British. The radical writings of Tilak galvanized the common people. The British arrested Tilak. Tilak wrote a book, Gita in the prison. Okay, next question again. You have two questions. Role of revolutionary in the freedom struggle, or revolutionaries' dream to attain complete freedom justify. So two questions, any of the questions can be asked. Answer. They dreamt of attaining complete freedom. They wanted to drive away the British by employing violent methods, established secret associations, collecting weapons and money. They provided training also. They dreamed to bring the freedom to India quickly, and they were the fountains of spirit, the Indians' freedom movement. Okay, next question is name the important organizations of revolutionaries and important leaders of revolutionaries. So let us see one by one. First, we'll see the important organizations. So Lotus and Dagger founded in England. Next is Gadar was founded in USA. Abhinav Bharata and Anushila Samiti. So these were the important organizations. Now let us see the important leaders. So Aravindo Ghosh, Madam Kama, Chandrasekhar Azad, V.D. Savarkar, Khudiram Bose, Sitaram Rajguru, Ras Bihari Bose, Bhagat Singh. So these were the important leaders at that time. Next, which were the organizations that were present before the founding of Indian National Congress? So these were the organizations: the Hindu Mela, All Indian Association, Pune Public Sabha, the Indian Association. Next, we have next question. Explain the drain theory. So Dadabhai Naoroji explained the drain of resources of India into England. He proves scientific statistics and called drain theory. By increasing the import and reducing the export, the British facilitated the draining out of precious Indian resources into India. Next, Jallianwala Bagh massacre had become the reason for the launch of non-cooperation movement by Gandhi. Justify. One of the important questions, okay? So let's see the answer. Implementation of Rowlatt Act by British. It started to controlling the nationalists. They decided to suppress the agitations. The people had assembled in the Jallianwala Bagh. General Dyer fired at the peaceful assembled people. This killed around 380 protesters and thousands were injured. Military rule was implemented in Punjab. These are the reason for the launch of non-cooperation movement by Gandhi. Now write about the non-cooperation movement. So again, let us see the points. So first is boycotting schools, colleges by students, courts by lawyers and students. Again, boycotting elections to regional legislative bodies. Rabindranath Tagore returned his honor knighthood. Nominated members of local bodies resigning from their membership. Boycotting all the government functions. Many national institutions were established. Common people and women donated liberally to the Congress, and foreign clothes were burnt. So this is how they did the non-cooperation movement. Now let us move to the next question. Explain the role of Gordon Louis in Indian freedom struggle. So Gordon Louis is a lady freedom fighter from northeast states. She joined the army of Jadonang to fight against British. She joined to Heraka religious movement along the Jadonang. In 1931, Jadonang hanged by British. Gordon Louis took charge of army. She fought on lines of guerrilla warfare. The entire villagers of Northeast cooperated and thousands of people joined her army. The British arrested her and put them into jail until independence. Now next question. Again, we have two different types of question. Write about Dandi March or list out the main events of Salt Satyagraha declared by Gandhiji. So let's see the answer. Congress committee met at Sabarmati Ashram. Started civil disobedience under the leadership of Gandhiji. Gandhi wrote a letter to the Viceroy demanding 11 points. If government did not accept this demand, people decided to reject the paying of tax. As the viceroy rejected the letter, Gandhi declared for Dandi March. Gandhi covered over 375 kilometers on foot and reached Dandi. He broke the law by holding a fistful salt without paying the tax which the British had levied on salt. Thousands of people participated in salt satyagraha. Next, what were the reasons of Quit India movement? So Cripps Commission proposed some suggestions, proposals, dominion status to India, drafted new constitution. These proposals were opposed by the Congress. Congress called for Quit India movement. The Quit India movement declared British, you quit India. Gandhi gave call to the fellow Indians to do or die. As a result, leaders like Gandhiji and other Congress leaders were arrested and imprisoned. Next, explain the achievements of Subhash Chandra Bose in independence movement, or the role of Subhash Chandra Bose is a decisive step in the Indian national freedom struggle. Justify. Okay, so answer, it is all about Subhash Chandra Bose, right? So answer, fourth rank in the Indian Civil Service exam. He got fourth rank in the Indian Civil Service ICS exam. He became popular as Netaji. He became the president of Indian National Congress and he had a difference with Gandhiji. Escaped from the house arrest and reached Germany. He meets Hitler for support. His speeches over Azad Hind Radio to Indians. Bose joined hands with Rasbihari Bose in Japan. He became a leader of Indian National Army, that is INA. Bose called for Delhi Chalo on this occasion. He said, give me your blood, I'll get you the Indian independence. Planned to attack India through Rangoon. And then Subhash Chandra Bose died in airplane crash. Next question. Explain the achievements of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, or Dr. B.R. Ambedkar had believed strongly that political freedom without social freedom is meaningless. Why? So again, two types of questions and answers remain the same. So he studied the caste system and devised strategies to destroy it. To prove that the untouchables have been denied even basic human rights, he organized Mahad Tank and Kalaram Temple movements. He participated in all the three round table conferences, demanded for separate electorate constituencies for untouchables. He never joined the Indian National Congress. Bahishkrit Hitakarini Sabha Swatantrata Karmika Party. He published periodicals like Prabuddha Bharata, Janata, Mukh Nayak, and Bahishkrit Bharata. The chairman of the drafting committee, he is the chairman of the drafting committee, advocated equality in constitution. He provided legal guarantees against untouchability, and then he was awarded with Bharat Ratna. Next, we have the question, explain the major achievements of Nehru as the first Prime Minister of India. So he is the first Prime Minister of independent India. He is the architect of industrialization and modern India. He successfully brought together all the princely states. He laid foundation for Indian democracy. He fulfilled the task of reorganizing all the states on the basis of language. He also introduced the mixed economic system. He laid the foundation for 5-year plans. He is the architect of Indian foreign policy. He advocated the non-alignment policy. He introduced the Panchashila principles. So these were the working of Jawaharlal Nehru as the first Prime Minister of independent India. So with this question, we come to an end with all the important questions of this chapter. I hope this video was helpful and it is definitely going to help you to prepare for your exam. If you like this video, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. Do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned.